Hey, this is Adam, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how to choose a WordPress theme for your site. All right, and what we're going to focus on in Module 3 here is just getting a free theme up and going that has all the basic features that you need so you can start blogging. Because remember, the stuff that actually matters in your business are the income-producing activities. When it comes to building an online business and a blog, it's creating content and promoting that content. Right? So I don't want you guys to get too bogged down with design, because here's one beautiful aspect of WordPress. You can seamlessly update the design by just switching themes or updating to a premium theme at any time without impacting your site. In other words, you don't have to like rebuild your site with a new design on WordPress. You can simply switch themes. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that, and we're going to go about actually choosing a theme to move forward with. Okay? So as I showed you in the last video, this is what the site looks right now. And by the way, the reason you're seeing this hello world, when you install WordPress, it actually automatically creates a sample post, a sample blog post, a sample page, and it also creates an example comment. Okay? It just does that so when you see the actual site rendered with the theme, there's content there. Because if this wasn't here, you wouldn't see anything here, and you wouldn't be able to really understand what the design is going to look like, right? So that's why you see the hello world post. Okay? So now to get back to the dashboard, again, if you guys are just, if you just started this video, you're going to have to log back into your WordPress site, okay? So to get back to the dashboard from here, I just mouse over my site name and I click on dashboard, and that takes me to the main WordPress dashboard. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to choose a theme. Honestly, the one that's activated by default, that 2015 theme, would be a fine theme to use for our purposes in terms of just getting up and started with something. All right? I'm going to show you how to choose a different theme if that's what you'd like to do. So under Appearance here, you're going to mouse over Appearance and go to Themes. Okay? And what that's going to do is that's going to take you to this themes page here. Now, every theme that appears when you first click on themes here are the themes that are pre-installed with WordPress. Okay? But this is not all the themes you're limited to. Okay? I just want to first show you the installed themes. An installed theme means it's already installed on your domain. It's not activated, but it's installed. Okay? There's only one active theme, and that theme will always appear in the top left here. As you can see, it says Active 2015. Okay, so this is the active theme right now. If you wanted to switch to a totally different design, all you would need to do is mouse over one of these other installed themes and activate it. And to activate it, you just mouse over it and click on Activate. You can also see a live preview first. So I'll actually show you, like this beach theme here. Okay, I'm going to mouse over this theme. I'm going to click on Live Preview. Okay. And what that's going to do is allow me to preview my site before I activate the theme, like exactly what it looks like. So this is a preview of my theme, of my website with the beach theme. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you want to go with it, you can do it two ways. You can click on Save and Activate right here, or you can just, when you see it, if you like it right away, you can just click on Activate. Now, it's not just installed, it's also the active theme, and you're going to see it show up now on the left here. I'll show you. See now it's the top left theme because it's the active theme. Now, most of these newer themes, well, you'll be able to just go right into the Customize page. Okay, there's a page that allows you to customize that specific theme. So if I click on that here, I'm going to be taken to this type of a page where I can customize the theme. Like I can actually update the site title and tagline right there, right? I can add different widgets, and usually these widgets are just in the sidebar like this, right? And I'll show you guys how to do this in a later training. I just kind of wanted to help you guys understand how you can the different ways you can go about accessing your theme after you activate it. Okay, but there's another way you can get there as well. If you click on this X here and you come back here, under Themes, you're going to see Customize. If you click on Customize, that's going to take you right back to your active theme customization page. Okay? Okay, so now let's assume that you've looked at all these installed themes and you haven't really found something you like, you want to look at more. if you click on Add New, what that's going to take you is to a page where you can actually search through a whole database of themes. We're talking hundreds of themes, okay? And they're sorted at the top by featured. A lot of times, like here, like I've mentioned in the past, WordPress is an open source platform, meaning there's developers out there always constantly creating themes. And they add them to this library, and then you can use them. Okay, so the featured themes are, you know, new themes that are tending to get, they're kind of like trending themes, right? So you might want to look at some of these. Again, you can preview them, but what you're going to have to do, that's an additional step. If you want to use one of these themes, is you have to install it first. And then after you install it, if you go back over here to the themes page, it'll show up as an installed theme that you can then activate. So it's just an extra step. Right? So I'll just show you again how I got here. So let's say here's a theme that is not yet installed yet, this Circa theme. So if I wanted to install and use this theme, I would click on Install. Okay, now it's going to install the theme. Okay, so now this theme is installed, and I could activate it right here if I wanted to, which would make it the active theme. But another thing you'll see is if I come now over to themes, what you're going to see is that Circa, here it is. Now it's showing up among my installed themes. And you can see here it says Circa, right? So I could activate this theme from right here. Okay, so let me show you though a couple other ways to find themes if you want to, you know, just be able to find a better theme or a theme you like more. Okay, you can look at featured, popular, and then there's this other cool thing called the feature filter, which allows you to actually choose your own filters. So you can just look at themes that have specific colors, have a specific layout, and certain features. One thing I would make sure you always select is responsive layout. Okay, so a responsive layout is just a mobile-friendly layout. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. But you can also search by color, you can search by feature and subject, all of that, right? And then after you've chosen your filters, you just click on Apply Filters, and it's only going to return themes that meet your criterion. And then if you like one of these themes, all you need to do, and you can scroll to see them all. In fact, you can scroll to, like, yeah, I believe it automatically expands the page to fit them all in. And then if you like one, you can just install it. And then it'll show up over here. When you click on Appearance and then you go to Themes, if you install a theme, it's going to show up among your installed themes. Right here. Okay? And then you can activate it. Okay? So that's all there is to it. So I have now activated this beach theme. So I'm going to show you what that looks like and how it completely changed the design without impacting the functionality of my site. So under Traveling Happiness, if I go to Visit Site, here we go. Here it is. So as you can see, it's a totally different look to the site, but without impacting the site functionality at all. There's the blog, and you can use the blog just the same, but I've been able to totally change up the design simply by switching the themes. Now, quickly, what I wanted to demonstrate one thing, just so you guys know what I mean by responsive design. See, one way to see if a site is responsive is to just shrink the screen and see how it responds. So if you'll notice, when I shrink the screen, you'll notice how, let's see, come on. Interesting, and this one isn't responsive, so I'm glad I'm showing you guys this. So don't use the beach theme, because look, if I want to try and get over to my blog post right now, I have to actually, like, go through these. See how these scrollers are here? To see this, to get over to my blog post, I actually have to move this slider over, which is a pain. And on a mobile device, that means I very likely have to, like, pinch the screen to move over. So I'm going to actually activate a different theme so you guys can see what I mean by responsive. So if I go back to the dashboard, and then I go under Appearance and Themes, there was another one I had been thinking about using that I'm pretty sure I actually tested already. It's called, where is it again? Come on. It's this one. It's called Romanji, and it's very minimalist, and that's fine. You know, like I said, I just want to get up and going with a theme that's very basic, will allow me to easily, you know, get everything I need on it. Because then in Module 4, you guys, I'm going to show you how to really, you know, spruce up the design of your site, as well as add some features that are going to help you with list building and all of that. So I'm going to activate this one, and then I'm going to show you what I mean by responsive. You're going to see how this one renders differently as the screen size shrinks and expands. So now that I've activated this theme, if I go to visit site, here it is. And now when I shrink the screen, watch what happens. See how it, oh, there we go. See how it centers things? The blog post is centered here. And everything just renders in a very mobile friendly way. I would, in order to like read the blog, come on, why is it, there we go. Like to see, so the title and tagline of the site is centered, the menu is centered, and the blog is centered right below it. So I don't have to do any like pinching to see it. I don't have to scroll over to the right to see my blog. It's what's called responsive. And this is really important, again, for two reasons. You want your visitors that are on mobile devices to not have to struggle to consume your content, and you also don't want to be penalized by the search engines for not having a mobile-friendly site. So that's all I wanted to show you guys in this video, is just really how to go about finding a theme that you like, installing and activating that theme, okay? So with all that said, in the next video, we're going to talk about some other settings and changes you want to make to update your site. We're going to continue moving it forward to a banging site that you're going to be able to start creating content on and just moving forward with your online business. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.